Hey, this is the spring break edition of the Apple a Week vlog. Hooray! What I did on my spring break worked! Sorry. And celebrated my dad's birthday on an island. We went to Catalina Island. It's basically just this one lovely little patch of chaparral in this tiny town where everything cost way too much. Yeah! Turns out I work in tourist country, but I can't afford to be a tourist. Why Catalina? Because you get free admission on the boat if it's your birthday, so that's what Dad wanted to do. And we all went for the weekend. So this is the slightly longer than normal edition of Apple a Week where we explore Catalina Island.
We stayed at the Catalina Island Inn. Our room was not quite what the website made it look like, but it worked. And Dad wanted to go for breakfast. He's been going, we are going to the pancake house that used to be up the corner. It's not up the corner anymore, and it's called the Pancake Cottage. It's pretty good, but like everything else here, it was expensive. After breakfast, Justine wanted to go for a hike. We never got to where it started.
There's a lesson to be learned here, and that lesson is don't ever let me navigate. You'll end up in Wonderland. Not the good way.
Ew. Short.
You were short.
Once we returned to reality, it was time for a glass-bottom boat trip, and last time I went on this thing, all I saw were other people's butts because I was really, really tiny and no one would move, so this was pretty awesome. Bonus points, Justine volunteers for the aquarium, so she was busy correcting the guide.
Go ahead and open up your package of fish food.
There were also pigeon stowaways, and they were hilarious. So enjoy some pigeon antics for a moment.
Santa Catalina, the island of romance, 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 6 miles across the Saints.
That's enough of that. Anyway, we got back, we hung out in the hotel room for a while, and then we went out for dinner at the overpriced hamburger place, and we decided, hey, let's go for a night walk. It was really pretty, but almost nothing came out except for the casino building. The sun did not rise on day 2. It rained.
Good morning.
Hello.
Hello, big birdies.
The plan for day 2 was to go ziplining, but the weather... Ooh.
Oh, it's wet and windy. I have my doubts about this zipline tour.
So we're not ziplining because it's windy and we're gonna get struck by lightning and die.
On the bright side, the rain chased away all the tourists, so we had the street to ourselves.
We are the only people here.
Until we decided to go on a bus tour.
I like the rain.
So our tour guide, Bear, took us up Skyline Drive. Also, he had the best way of telling people to please remain quiet during his spiel I've ever heard.
And also, folks, it's customary. If you talk amongst yourself, keep it down a little bit. That way everybody around you can hear this spiel that I've been working on all night long.
Our tour took us to the airport in the sky, where the TSA did not ask us to take off our shoes or anything. Yay! And I found a typo. When we came back down, it was raining even harder. Bear warned us that if the weather was just as bad or worse, they sometimes didn't run boats back to the mainland, so we decided it was time to go home.
How are you doing, young lady?
Whoever designed the Catalina loading dock, though, is an idiot. It was uncovered entirely, so we went from being happy and warm to nearly flying away in the semi-hurricane. The boat was late, we were all miserable, but we got on, finally, and went back to civilization.
Good afternoon, everybody. Welcome aboard. Snow and flooding. We're going to look at all the trouble spots out there lately. Yeah, some pretty impressive rains, a little snow, too. We'll go for
And then we went home and got dry, threw pajamas in the dryer that doesn't charge because it's broken, and I love that so much, and watched the Muppet movie again. And I didn't cry, so shut up. Alright, have a good one. Bye.
26 miles across the sea.